Okay guys, I feel like this needs to be done because I've been dicking around with this all night. Wife's 2019 BMW X5 4 liter or 4.0. I think it's the same with the any of the G05 platform cars. I actually found somebody on an BMW X5 X7 forum that did this, and it was just a simple ask, just trying to find out where the low pressure side is so I can top it up because it's running low. Obviously there's a bit of a leak and it's a few $1,000s, so for now we're going to tie ourselves over with a bit of a refill. And so I thought I'm gonna contribute here for all you X5 owners because there's just nothing on the G05 BMW X5 anywhere on the net to show where the low pressure side is. And anyways, I don't know if I was coming at it at different angles, whatever. I found two nipples and I just could not get this on. This is AutoZone. Obviously you have to get the right refrigerant, of course, and the G05 X5s, X7s all use the 1234 YF refrigerant, so you got to get the right hose, cable, connector, and then the right refrigerant, of course. Know this, the R1234Y is backwards thread from the 134A refrigerant, the older one. So you're going to screw this on counterclockwise, it gets tight. And anyways, here it is. So what I was questioning was this the low pressure side, or was that the low pressure side? And anyways, maybe I was just in a rush. I just couldn't get this thing to go on, and I didn't want to force it anymore before I bent the needles inside. So I said, forget this. I'm gonna look it up, take some time, look it up. And like I said, I found it on an X7 forum. That rear one, so not this one. I thought it might be this one at the front. It ain't. It's the rear one down here. That's the one, the low pressure side. And of course you want to make sure that you're the R1234 YF refrigerant. So let's see if I can get some light down here. I'll show you guys how this is done. I think what happened was, number one, I was in a rush. Number two, it was hot and the engine was running, and I wanted to do it at the AutoZone parking lot, which was a mistake. So I got it home, shut her off, took some time, jumped on the computer, cooled off, and I think I was coming at this at the wrong angle, is what I think was happening. I was just kind of going like this when it's kind of tilted. So now, if I take my time, I pull up on the contraption there. See, it's even hard. Now that I know what I'm doing, it's even hard. But you gotta hit it at the right angle. You gotta get this hose. Of course, this is a bit of a short hose here. Just gotta get it at the right angle here, and it goes in quite easy and it clicks. And then your pressure gauge obviously will kick up and let you know that you're on. Hold on here. Of course, when I try to do this on camera, you can't. Hold on here, just wrong angle. So imagine trying to do this while the engine's hot. You're burning your hand in here. It's just ridiculous. So
few moments later.
Okay, I got it on there. I just couldn't get the right angle. You kind of have to really get your hand in there, and it's kind of tilted towards the engine, so which made it tough. And now you can see that I am low on Freon, or 130, 1234 YF. So I'm gonna start the engine, put AC on high, and then fill her up. So you press the max AC, get her blowing good, leave the door open. And then give her some Freon. You can see it's on the low side right now, and you want to do counterclockwise. This is counterclockwise onto the bottle. This is counterclockwise to open her up. So I'm gonna slowly turn her on, and I guess we want to get her to about, the high blue is about 40 psi. Opening this up real slow, and they say to wiggle this a little bit as she's going in. Feel the bottle getting cold as you're doing this. It just means she's going in. She's creeping up the scale a bit here. So I do not have this cranked open. I'm just doing just a bit at a time. This part's getting cold here. She's kind of hopping all over the place a bit here. And then she's kind of hopping all over the place. I don't want to get her too high because overfilling it is no good either. So I'm up about 40 right now, just below. And I'm going to turn it off. And when I turn it off, I see that it equalizes and it comes about the 32, 33. So I'm going to continue to open her up. Continue to shake, or kind of work the Freon in there. And then shut her down, and then see where we equalize. And now we're about 30, a solid 35 right now. So I'm gonna get her just a little bit more. Open her up just, of course I'm doing this with one hand. I'm opening her up just a little bit so I can see the needle going up. Shaking this, not shaking it, but just kind of bobbing it up and down so that, I guess I'm not sure what the theory is, but maybe how, just mixing the Freon. Now the bottle is getting really cold.